Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. So, children, today we'll start our new chapter, chapter number 2, Learn to use MS Access 2007. MS Access means where you will be getting the MS Access. It is in the package of Microsoft Office. In the package of Microsoft Office, you will be getting Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, Microsoft Access, and this MS Access is used to store data as a form of database. So why we are using database? Database means if you are storing a data in a well mannered way, it means if you are storing a data in well mannered way, it will retrieve quickly and it will retrieve easy the data. It helps to retrieve easily data from the database. That's why we are creating a database, and in that database we are storing our different types of data. So let's start from the introduction. A computer is an electronic machine or device that processes data to give information. A computer is what? That electronic machine and device data to give information. People use computers to process data. Data simplifier refers of raw facts and figures. This may be in the form of numbers, alphabets, images, sounds, or combination of this. Data needs to be processed to make it meaningful and useful. When data is processed for some meaning, it becomes information. Then, what is the use of computer? The use of computer means a computer is an electronic machine. Computer is an electronic machine, and in that people's are use computers to process data. To process data means if you are inputting our data in computer with input device. What are the input devices? Scanner, keyboard, mouse. These are the input devices. And if you are giving instructions computer to instructions means, suppose if you are giving instruction computer to do the calculation of 2 plus 2, then the computer will take the input first word 2. The computer will read the 2, the 2 that it finds that 2 is a number, and then next is plus sign. If computer read, then it shows that the plus sign means it is the additional sign, and then another number is given 2. So 2 plus 2 means the instructions we if we had given the instructions to if we are giving the instructions to computer 2 plus 2, then computer will read the input data first, and then what instructions we had given. Here we had given the instructions to calculate 2 plus 2. So this 2 plus 2 will processed under the CPU, and CPU is the device for process data. In that all the calculations are happen there inside the CPU, and then after that it will show the result as output through printer or through monitor. Like this the data and different forms of data are there, that number data, alphabets, images, sounds, or combination of this all is known as a data. That data we are storing in our computer. Then come to the database. A database of related tables with come to the database. A collection of related tables with data is called a database. Means different types of tables. Tables means inside the tables we are entering the data related to the topic related to which we want to enter the data, and we save different types of tables, and then these tables contents we are going to store in our database. So tables means here in the form of it is a combination of different cells. And then tables means, suppose you are having suppose we have to store our class database. Our class database means if we are having 46 strength in our class, so all the 46 strength student means, so roll number 1, suppose roll number 1 is student name is Aditya. So Aditya's roll these informations we have to store in that table according to the field name is given there. So first admission number should be there in the field name, and then name, then father's name, mother's name, date of birth, date of admission, and then Aadhaar card number, address. These are the phone number. These are the different field name, and according to this field name we have to enter all one by one in that field name, and then afterwards we make one means table and save it, and then we will save under in the database. So a database is a collection of related tables with data. So make one data means one container. Inside the containers we are putting our data according to the tables, and then give one table name also. Then the data remains in a organized order in a database. A simple example of database is the attendance register of your class, maintained by your class teacher. It contains the name of each student of your class with their roll numbers. The personal telephone directory is also an example of simple database. So that you are knowing your attendance register. Each day your class teacher is taking the attendance, and then attendance, and if you are present then class teacher will mark present there, and if you are absent then class teacher will mark absent. And at the last end of the year, at the time of rule of the attendance, so it is easy to calculate the attendance, how many days you absent and how many days you attended the class. Like this one example is also given. A phone directory means earlier we are using BSNL connection as landline. So that BSNL connection where they are giving the connections to the people, their people's address, their people's phone number with name. They had one this directory book which is a very thick book, and then under that it is stored according to the alphabetical order. And if we want to find out someone's phone number, so with the help of that directory we are able to get the phone number of that particular person. Then database are very useful in maintaining data. Some advantages of database are easy retrieval of data. Easy retrieval of data means easily, if data is stored, so easily we are able to retrieve the data from the database. Then data reduction of data redundancy, reduction of data inconsistency. It means that it will not store the duplicate data. It will update one by one. Means last year you are in class 7, and then you are having the same data means your admission number same, your name same, father's name, mother's name, sometimes address or phone number might be changed, but date of birth and then date of admission, then your Aadhaar number not changed. So data will be same, only in the database it will change as 7th class to 8th class, like this. So while making the data, it will reduce the data redundancy through this. Then easy sharing of data. If you had made the table format, so if anyone wants the data information of our class, so we will be easy able to take out the data and share with other. Then easy manipulation of data means if you want to change the phone number or address, so it is easy for us to delete, update or edit the data. Then high data security means it is security means if you are making a database, so while those who are handling the server or handling the database, so it might be, if you access the database from any organization or any company, then you might be having the authentication or you might be having the permissions to take the data from that particular system, but the database to take the data with particular database. Then we can you can perform various kinds of operations on database, like creation, deletion, modification, updation. Means through that database, if you want to delete some data, then if you want to create, means in between the class if any new admission is there, so that new admissions student have to enter in our record, so it will use with the help of creation. If you want to delete the record, it will delete the record with the help of this deletion, then modification, updation. If we want to edit or if we want to update the record, it is easy. It is easy. And then these are the various operations which are used in the various kinds of operation used in the on a database. So student, next class will discuss the relational database management. Thank you.